is the Town of St. John Fire and Merit Board meeting for September 8, 2025 at 9 a.m. At this time, please stand and we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we'll take roll. Steve Marciano.
Here.
Kyle Hasselberg, absent. Rob Johnson, absent. Don Wheaton.
Here.
And Raymond Sales.
Here.
At this time, we have a quorum, so we will continue the meeting. We're here, of course, for the Fire Merit Board meeting. So at this time, we will elect officers. The first officer we'll select is president. Can we have nominations at this time?
I got a question.
Sure.
Can you nominate yourself?
Yes.
I'd like to.
I'd like to nominate.
I'll nominate myself.
So we have nominations for Raymond, and we have a nomination for Steve.
Yes, sir.
So at this time, Steve, how do you vote for president?
I guess I'd vote for myself.
Okay. Dawn,
I vote for Raymond.
Raymond, and Raymond.
Vote for myself.
So we have Raymond as president. Now we'll do the office of vice president. Do I have nominations for vice president? Okay,
Myself.
that'd be Steve. Is there any other nominations for vice president?
Only nominate Dawn.
Dawn. Okay, so we have two nominated for vice president. Steve, how do you vote for vice president?
I'm gonna vote for Dawn.
Dawn? Dawn, how do you vote?
For myself.
And Raymond, how do you vote?
For Dawn.
Dawn. Okay. And then secretary? Do we have nominations for secretary?
I nominate Steve.
I nominate myself.
Okay. So at this time, we have nominated Steve. Steve, how do you vote?
I vote for myself.
Dawn, how do you vote?
For Steve.
And Raymond, how do you vote?
For Steve.
Steve. Steve, congratulations being secretary. So at this time, we will turn over control of the meeting to the president. That would be Raymond Sales. Raymond, it's your meeting. I will help you along if you need any help. So let me give a quick overview of the merit board, which is number 5. Created earlier this year, the Town of St. John Fire Merit Board was established by ordinance adopted by the town council. It is a 5-person board created by Indiana law to oversee the hiring, promotions, demotions, discipline, and termination of the St. John Fire Department members. The fire department provides fire and medical response services to the residents of the town. The St. John Fire Merit Board consists of 5 members. 3 were appointed by the town council, and the remaining 2 members were approved by the active members of the fire department. Although no final decision has been made, it is likely that the merit board will meet on an as-needed basis at the town hall. So that is an overview of the merit board. I turn it over to you, Mr. President, for number 6.
Review of rules.
Guys, just so we could you make sure when you speak, your mics are on, so for the recording?
The review of rules. Are we going,
I've been able to supply, the chief has been able to supply this morning a set of rules. These are a draft set of rules that I'd like for each of the members to look over. And if you have any feedback or any concerns, please feel free to get a hold of me or Billy or the chief. And I'd like to incorporate your changes if there's any. If not, just indicate that they're good. And we will go ahead and at the next meeting we have, and we'll adopt those rules with whatever changes you want, okay?
Just about to ask that we're going to push this to the next meeting, red line what we need to.
Yeah, I want everybody to have input into this, even the members that are not here. So
So we'll push that to the next meeting, correct?
we'll push that to the next meeting, yes.
And then the promotional list,
Chief, is that something that you want to talk about?
do you have that for us?
Chief's gonna speak to that right now.
So I kind of want to get you guys up to speed. We need to establish a regular hire list. That would be a 2-year hire list. So we need to establish that list. We currently started a little bit just with the written test. That was pretty basic. We hired a company to get the test from. They sent us the test. We issued them test. We collect it. We send it back to them. They grade it. So there's not too much involvement on our end. So that is actually in the process. They did the testing last week. So we'll wait for the results back. The next step on that one will be to do the interviews, which then we'll have to set up a date for you guys to get in, and so you guys can be part of our interview process. So we will be hiring one right away off of this list, as far as the regular hire list. That's to fill in a vacancy that we have on the shift. The other thing that we have is a promotional list for lieutenant and captain. So we started that process also because they gotta have 2 months to study. So there's a series of books that they have to read and study from that the test will be taken from. So instead of waiting until now and then 2 months, it will be until January by the time we do everything. So right now, we will promote somebody off the list once it's established. Right now, we have somebody in there that's doing acting for us to fill in that vacancy that we had. So that's just kind of an overview where we're at. So we will have those 2 processes going on. So I just kind of want to get you guys up to speed on that.
So during our next meeting, we should have all this information and then be able to make a formal decision?
Yeah, we'll have to come up with a date. Probably I would like to sometime this month, as far as to do the interviews. And then I know you guys have jobs like that too, but I would like to do like 2 different dates for the interviews. Because when we advertise, we already advertise people that already are certified, already have their firefighter, at least an EMT. So most of our applicants come from people that are already on another fire department. So I would like to have 2 separate dates, like a Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday. So that way if it lands on someone's shift, they're not trying to call off sick from their regular job just to come in and do an interview and jeopardize their full-time job that they're currently at. So I like to have like 2 separate dates, so that way at least one of the dates would land on their day off. So I would like to try to get that done sometime this month, if it's possible. And then we are tentatively, it was gonna be next month, right, Deputy? For the lieutenant and captain.
Lieutenant Captain is scheduled for October 1st. We'll do the same thing. Those are all in-house, so even if the guys are on shift, they'll be able to do it all in one day. So we'll have that. We send that out. It's normally 3 to 5 business days to get the results back. After that, that's when the interviews and then certify the list. So we should be able to get that next month's meeting.
I think I'm good on my end. We're come up with 2 dates as recommended. Do you need those now, or can we follow up with that?
I think you follow up.
I think you should just probably follow up with that.
Very good to go.
I'm good with that.
Via email to the chief? Yeah, okay.
All right, so are we good on the promotional list then?
Yep, that's all I had on it.
Any questions from you guys? Dawn?
No,
Steve? Any comments or concern? We'll move on to number 8.
No.
Dawn or Steve?
Not at this moment.
Good. Schedule the next meeting.
So I think you guys can,
Do that, yeah,
via email, throw out some dates for.
Correct.
That works for everyone, and then come to an agreement on it.
What we might want to think about doing is, maybe at first, just kind of establishing the meetings on an as-needed basis. But we probably want to establish, as we get rolling here, probably a date and a time that's convenient for everybody, that we can set as a regular meeting date, just so we have it. And if we don't need to meet, we can cancel the meeting if we don't have any business. But it's just good to have a regular meeting, because this is a public body. So we want to make sure that the public is notified of the meetings too. And Billy and the chief are going to be responsible for the notice of that. But if we can get a consistent meeting date going, that would be better, with a consistent place and a consistent time.
So you guys gonna pick a date, or would you pick like the second Thursday of every month, or?
Whatever, I think,
We'll come up with something.
I think you guys should come up with a consensus.
Once a month, that will be a regular meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys should,
I'm pretty open, so.
you guys should come up with a consensus among the board members, and then that way we can, plan to have the town hall open at this time, this date, to conduct the business of the Fire Merit Board.
Okay.
I'm good on that. I'll push that out to the members, and I'll
Great.
get back to you within a week or so, if that works out. And
Great,
then we'll
that's
get
great.
you
Just get a hold of the chief and Billy.
good to go. Any other questions?
So we'll receive an email from you then?
Yes.
For the next
Correct.
dates? Okay.
And then all in favor to adjourn the meeting?